Okay, like, I think that this has gone really way too far. And I don't know how you're getting away with it. So, like, Mayor Beam was always on the local news that New York City is broke, 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 broke. So now it appears that New York City in 1977, they got some money from the federal government to build the Manhattan Plaza. Now, I suggest you sell this shit someplace else. So now Actors Equity and the Screen Actors Guild, they are demanding 70% of the units of this Manhattan Plaza. 15% to the surrounding area and 15% to the elderly. You know, that's 1970. And why? Please, let's be realistic. They never had air conditioning anyway. The bodies are used to it. Well, you want to act like you've never had air conditioning. You are ruthless people. And to sit on that show and act like you're not from New York City. You know, really now. New York Times. It's 1977, January 15. New York Times, January 15, 1977, page 20. Manhattan Plaza, courtesy of Wikipedia. Because of Larry David, a graduate of the University of Maryland, College Park, BA in History. Now, was LaFrac Hall there? Why is LaFrac Hall at the College Park campus? LaFrac is a New York City planner. What business does he have in College Park, Maryland? Well, let me tell you something about ID cards. Number one, I didn't want to learn how to drive. My father didn't want me to know how to drive. And when I had a car and drove, what happened to me as the lead car on Southern Boulevard, Poughkeepsie, New York, after leaving Franklin Delano Roosevelt's house, because I have decided that the last chapter of every book I finish should be at a monumental place. The New York Botanical Gardens by the Rambling Brook, Central Park on a boulder, the Egg in Albany on the plaza. Well, I was rear-ended as the lead car by a pickup truck going nothing less than 35 miles an hour. Now, like I said, I didn't learn how to drive on Laverne and Shirley. That's the Friendly Driving Academy of Maryland. 3 lessons. You keep your foot on that brake. I did not get pushed into the intersection of Southern Boulevard. That's the Poughkeepsie Mall. I did not want to learn to drive in Maryland. So these people on these yakety yak shows of New York City, stop yakking. Really now. If you can't hold your own 350 miles on I-95 New Jersey Turnpike, if you can't find something constructive to talk about, like, wow, were they not considerate to new drivers and compact cars? compact car lane, trucks. I had to learn how to drive in Maryland because they no longer took state IDs. We are not taking state IDs as identification. Were you broke? All of a sudden, I have to take driving lessons. I have to pay for the test. I have to pay for the license. And you're concerned about a little voter ID card? I lived at Spring Hill Lake, the largest apartment complex at the East Coast. We serviced schools, school leases, military leases, and regular people. We have 2 schools. It's the largest apartment complex on the East Coast. And we vote inside of one of the gymnasiums. So you don't have to go hundreds of miles. No, I actually just had to go a little bit past the dumpster. The Screen Actors Guild Community Board number 4. They joined the board. They went against the City Planning Commission. Oh, they're bigger than them. They went straight to the Board of Estimates. We have demands. I think you're demanding. You can start with maybe those weirdos. They're mad at Mary Tyler Moore. Ed Asner was a journalism student, but he dropped out. At least he started. You are digging your hole so deep in bullshit, it's not even funny. But you kicked out the old people. Watch how you sling it, because Disney is not, I don't know why, but I think it's too far.